We here at Rotgut Podcast care about people's feelings, and so we want to let you know that the views expressed in this show do not reflect anybody who sponsors or who speaks on this podcast. We're just talking shit, and you should just grow a pair. Rapist.
Should be a rapist.
I want to be a rapist star.
Do we already start?
Yeah, it's going.
Oh, God. I should be a rapist.
You my niche.
It's French.
Yeah, French rapist. I mean rapist.
Rapist. Rapist, I meant. Jeez.
Rapist.
Welcome
To Rock Podcast.
I have a look at, I'm like looking at you for confirmation. You're just
Like, are we rolling?
you're just as retarded as I am.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, baby food. Hey,
Welcome back.
boys and girls. Welcome to Rotgut Podcast. Boy, have we had some shit go on in the last couple of weeks. So many fun things to talk about.
And we're done. Bye. See you guys next week.
Yeah, tune in next time. Fuck face. Here's Hanson.
Here's a new fucking release from Hanson.
Here's Mbop by Hanson, but it's done now that they're older. It's like a remix. Yeah. So they're all fucking coke addicts and drunks.
Hit the floor.
Fuck.
Can't believe you wrote this fucking song.
They molested all of us. It's terrible. Oh, shit, man. Okay, fuck. I gotta get my head straight. Sponsor, Blackbraid Tattoo and Piercing, 300 South State, Clearfield, Utah. Go get
a tattoo. Get pierced.
Go there, get tattooed and pierced.
Be like Joe. Joe
can't
gets
talk.
tattoos there. No piercings, though.
No, I don't do piercings.
I only have the one, the pussy tickler.
Huh. Is that on your dick?
No, it's on my lip.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So whenever I'm like really drunk and I'm drooling, I'm like,
Yeah.
I got a hole in my lip. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not good at eating pussy, is the thing. I get the shoulder tap. I get down there, I'm like, yeah, I'm really working them walls and that little man in the boat. I'm doing my thing, sliding fingers in and out. Things are feeling nice and wet, and she's wiggling. And then I get the old shoulder tap. Okay,
like, yo,
that's good.
I'm tapping out.
Thank you.
Just get it over
Thank
with.
you. Can you just give me the dick now? Because whatever you're doing down there with your tongue and your fingers and your teeth.
He's like, my pussy's not wet. That's your drool.
She's like, it's just drool, dude. At this point, it's drool and piss. Because I've wanted to pee for the last 10 minutes, and I didn't have the heart to tell you.
It's like, wrap it up. Like the music starts
Wrap
coming
it
on.
up.
Like on the Oscars when they're talking too long. She starts playing music.
Like
All right,
like
get
on-
up here, give me the dick.
Like on Chappelle's show.
Yeah.
Wrap it up, B. Yo, B, wrap it up.
Yo, for real? Oh, all right. Anywho.
Anyone wants to contact us, call your mom. She has our contact info.
We're number one on speed dial. Speaking of getting the dick.
That dusty old gray pussy. Nothing like a big old puffy vagina to make me fall right asleep. Yeah, you know, looks like a goddamn pillow sat on a piece of gum.
A little bit of melted cheese in there.
What I meant to say is contact us at rockupodcast@gmail.com.
Hit up the socials, but
social shit, whatever.
I don't get on there because
I'm banned.
Yeah.
I'm fucking banned for the next 30 days because I talked some shit to some people and they didn't like it and they reported me.
Boo.
I told some guy that my wife could beat up Sami Zayn. He's all, no way, Sami, I'd kick her right in her pussy. I was like, Sami Zayn's more of a pussy than you are, bitch. So I'm off the wrestling world fucking group. And then some guy was talking about, I don't know what it was. It was toxic masculinity conversation, which always irritates me. Mm-hmm. And some dude got on there, and he was like, David Bowie, he's a great example. And I was like, David Bowie was openly bisexual. And he said, so am I. You got a problem with that? And just because he said that, not that I actually do have a problem with it, because I really don't give two fucks, but because he approached me that way, I had to be a dick about it. And I was like, yeah, fuck you, sodomite. So I'm banned for 30 days.
Mr. Corn in his pubes.
Gross. Why was there corn?
Gross. I was saving it for later. I was going to make some popcorn out of it.
I thought you were going to play that Full Metal Jacket bit.
No, maybe I didn't. I missed that one.
You can do it now.
All right, hold on.
Here you guys go. Enjoy.
Speaking of toxic masculinity.
I'm going to rip your balls off so you cannot contaminate the rest of the world.
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah, see, it kind of flew right into it there.
God damn, man. What's up, Micah? What's been going on? Anything good?
We played a show.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You bet your ass it was.
It's pretty sick. I like. I have an unofficial vocal roadie guy from Wicked Temple, CK.
Sorry. Yeah,
because he knows that they have the shitty PA at that place. So he'll sit there at the fucking mixing board, and every time I sing, he turns it up, and then he turns it back down, so no feedback and shit with all the fucking
dude, really
shit.
Saved the fucking shit.
I know. And then it's been working. I just put another $200 down toward my new AR-15.
Nice, dude.
So I owe $900 now.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's got every single. And like when I get it,
all the
I'm going to play
a
jigsaw puzzle and take the whole thing apart and put all the new shit on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
That sounds pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah,
that sounds kind of fun.
It's got like the hologram fucking sight. It's got iron sights. It's got laser on it. Fucking flashlight, dude.
You don't even need to see.
I don't need shit. I don't need to practice. I got all the fucking shit.
You don't even need to aim. These are heat-seeking bullets.
Heat-seeking bullets.
You just got to have a good spread. Spray the area.
Yeah, and then I'm going to be moving.
Where?
Probably over on the east side, Sugar House, South Salt Lake.
Oh, okay.
Because my fucking shithole of a fucking apartment that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Fucking, did I tell you I fucking seen roaches in the back fucking patio and out in front? I'm like, no, not doing it. And then like, what was it, like 3 or 4 months ago? My fucking daughter fucking hits me up. There's a dead guy outside. And,
oh, fuck, man. Yeah, I remember my first apartment that I had with, it was when Alex was just barely a baby. Like, he probably was a year old at this time. Mm-hmm. And me and his mom had an apartment not too far from here, actually. And it was a Sunday, and me and her were trying to decide, should we keep the lease and just live here another year and save up money for a down payment for a house, or should we just get the fuck out of here? You know, what should we do? And that Sunday, young girl, probably 15, 16 years old, walking home from church, stabbed right in front of our apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Right in front. I walked outside, I saw a young girl in a LDS kind of yellow flower dress laying on the fucking ground, and some guy's like holding her. He's like, "Get me a towel and call 911." I was like, "What the fuck? This is so surreal. I have no idea what the fuck you even do."
You just pause for a second, like, "What the fuck?" Oh shit!
I just had no idea what to do, and so I went and grabbed him a towel and I dialed 911. There's a girl out here. She's bleeding bad. You know, here's the apartment, and that was the deciding factor.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Well, then I got a notice. Last week, I believe. Maybe it might have been 2 weeks ago, but like the beginning of the month, and it was saying, "Oh, we're raising your fucking rent, and we're raising the price on everything else that you pay for because like it's literally like $13.48 a month for my apartment, but I have to pay for the washer and dryer, which I can't bring my own in." And I have to pay for the parking. I have to pay for my daughter's cat. I have to pay for fucking garbage removal. And I'm like, well, I can just take it to the dumpsters right across the parking lot from where my apartment is. No, you still have to pay for it. Even
Boy,
if you do
they're milking the fuck out of you.
And then I end
man.
up paying like a little over $1,500 a month.
I thought
fucking
all those
fees, like 150
things were like included with just having.
Well, it's included, but then they fucking add on top of the price. It's bullshit.
Oh God. Yeah.
And then, so I was like, I ain't fucking staying here. If I'm paying $1,500 and I'm gonna have to pay like, it was like another like a little over $100. So I'm paying 16 something. I'd rather live in a fucking nicer place in a nicer area, and I can fucking ride my bike to work rather than fucking deal with the fucking rush hour and freeway bullshit.
And cockroaches, dude.
Yeah, man, fuck that.
Fuck that
dude.
shit. You see one, you know there's 1,000 out there.
So I was like, yeah, I'm moving. So I've been looking around, and
Yeah.
it was very weird. This guy on my route, like, he's weird. I'm pretty sure he's fucking gay, and he's just like, oh, hi, Micah, but he's like Indian, so it's kind of like a gay accent with an Indian accent, dude.
Hello, Micah. I'd like to suck your dick, man.
Hello, Micah.
Hello, Micah.
And so
you want to
shoot
shoot a low on my dut? Gross. I'm sorry.
So
Indians listening.
I told Mike, I was almost your neighbor because the one next door to you is for rent, and it was too far out because my apartment's like, if you don't want to stay, like renew your lease, then they're all, you need to give us 60 days fucking notice. I'm like, 60 fucking days? Since when? And if you don't renew it and you stay, it's like $2,100 and something bucks a month.
Yeah, 30 days.
30 days is
standard operating procedure, right? For pretty much every deal.
And so I'm working so much that they close at 6. I'm getting off at 6, so I'm going to see if I can get off early and go talk to the fucking thing. Say, what is this 60-day bullshit?
Yeah.
I'm like, how am I supposed to try and find an apartment 60 days out?
Yeah.
90 days out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've seen some in October 8th, but then I'd be paying to get into the new apartment and paying for that month's rent at the apartment I'm in. I'm like, fuck, what do I fucking look? Dude. I got a money tree in the back?
Yeah.
But, so I've been...
Sorry, guys.
Your shit's loose.
It is loose, huh?
Yeah.
Trying
you
to
gotta tighten the bottom thing, dude, right here.
What, this guy?
That little thing.
This little fella?
Mm-hmm.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know how you like to twist it, baby.
Is that...
And then this.
Pause it.
You can twist the little knobs.
So I can
twist the knobs, baby, yeah.
Twist it, baby! Oh, he got it perfectly right.
Yeah.
He got it perfectly right in my face.
Oh.
So gross. Let's do our toast.
All right.
I got nobody I'm toasting it to right now. Anyone?
Damn it. There was some wrestler that just died, and I can't remember who it was. I was watching on WrestleMania, but this is to anybody who's lost somebody.
Yeah.
Fucking cheers to the lost.
For the lost.
That is pretty smooth.
Nicaraguan rum.
Nicaragua.
I don't believe it's French.
That sounds like French water, like Nicaragua.
You know what they had down there? I was really surprised when I went down there. It was several years ago, but they did have Finlandia vodka.
Yeah.
Big gallons of it.
Dang.
I was like, fuck, man, someone's got a hookup.
Is it like cheap there or something?
I don't even... It was... I mean, yeah, so for every $1, you have 17 Cordovas.
Okay.
So, the exchange rate.
Pretty good.
So, spending $1 is like spending $20. So, you could get one for $1, basically. Yeah. That was cool. In Peru, it was $1 for every... God, I think they had Soles, something like that.
Soleil Moon Fry.
But... I don't know what that is, Micah.
Punky Brewster.
Oh, yeah.
That's her real name. It's even worse than Punky Brewster. It's Soleil Moon Fry.
I would still let her sit on my face.
Even after she got the boob reduction, she still has massive mammary and McGillicuddies.
I would still let that black girl that climbed into the refrigerator for hide and seek.
Yeah.
I would lick her back to
Cherry, is that what her name?
Cherry. I'd lick that. I'd lick that
pop
pussy
that
back.
cherry.
I'm like, ugh. Can you breathe yet? Because I'm going to make you pant.
It's gross, dude.
That is gross. I shouldn't have went there.
Gross, yeah,
she was underage, too. I'm a chomo.
Yeah.
I need to kill
gross.
myself
I'm gonna
now.
have to fucking beat you up now.
Yeah, I got to kill myself now.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I'm going to kill myself. Oh, my goodness.
I was thinking for other reasons, so that's cool.
Yeah, well, whatever. I've had a good run. I'm 43.
I guess they all look the
How
same.
How long do I want to
live?
Oh, you.
At least 8 more holes.
Yeah, at least.
This year.
Fuck. Well, your moving situation sounds shitty.
Yeah. So I'm just like kind of whatever.
Have you heard about this fucking Blackbraid Midgargsblot thing?
That they're fucking race baiters, master race baiters.
Dude,
everybody is, man.
It's so stupid.
Oops, that was me.
But
that was my bear.
I do want to talk about it. All right. So I saw it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But when I first saw it, it
like
was
did somebody publish it on like social media or something?
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Blackbraid did it on social media.
Oh, of course.
And they said, "We've been asked to leave Midgargsblot early because of the color of our skin."
Liar.
Like, Blackbraid is Native American dudes, apparently. I am so sorry to the fans that came to see us. I was really looking forward to playing a flute set at the bonfire tonight. I have been forced to cancel it, unfortunately. I hope our fans can understand. Thank you to everyone that came to see us from the bottom of my heart. I wish the staff here shared the same values as the beautiful people that have attended this festival. I promise we will return to Norway one day to a festival that can appreciate Blackbraid for our true worth. Regardless of our nationality, we shall return. Okay, so
Sounds very nice and respectful.
I'm not ever planning on going to Midgardsblot, okay? Mm-hmm. And you know why? It's because it's a lot of woke, LARPer, heathen, and every once in a while there's a good band playing.
Yeah.
I'll also come out and say, I like Blackbraid. A lot of people give them shit. I think their music is good.
I've never heard them.
I fucking dug it. The Moss Covered Bones is a very cool song. I dig them, okay, musically. But when I read this, and I know, look, man, I still have relatives in Finland. I know dudes in Norway and Sweden and all that, and Denmark and all that shit. I just had a Dane over at the house the other night, and, you know, see what I'm saying? That fucking thing.
It's calling.
What is that?
That's my phone button.
Oh, someone's calling you?
That's because nobody's going to shut up in the group chat.
Oh, yeah, they're a bunch of fucking assholes.
I literally, like, went from here.
Throw on the carpet.
I turned off the vibrator.
Because the carpet won't make noise. Anyway, so what I was getting at was like, look, man, I know motherfuckers in Scandinavia and Ireland, and they're way more left than any of us in America.
Period.
Any of us. Okay, so I immediately kind of called bullshit on this. So I had to do a little digging, you know what I'm saying? I had to, because I was immediately like, no, this is some bullshit, right? So here's the statement. So I'm just fucking covering both sides. I read the fucking Blackbraid statement. Now I'm reading Midgardsblot's statement. Okay. Regarding the situation at Midgardsblot last evening, unfortunately, there was some unfortunate miscommunication between the festival organizers at the security regarding the actions of one of our band members, who momentarily laid down in the sitting area while the festival organizers at Midgardsblot were helpful in handling the situation peacefully at first. Unfortunately, the company handling the security re-escaled the situation a couple hours later in the evening, and this is what became when the band was officially removed from the festival. Okay. So I'll just tell you what.
Paraphrase.
What
happened.
A lady that was there who's she's like a journalist, and she was just kind of covering the festival for whatever reasons. It wasn't like metal sucks or any of those fucking faggot things. But she was just, it's a pretty like, you know, just straight up story. Here's what happened. Okay. So one of the dudes from Blackbraid, one of the band members from Blackbraid got drunk as fuck. Okay. And, okay, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but at Midgardsblot, it's like a music festival, but there are Norse burial grounds around there, right? Well, this guy went over into like a sitting area, but he was so drunk he just passed right the fuck out. He was so fucked off. He just went out there and passed out. Okay. And security came around and they're like, hey, get the fuck out of there. You're not supposed to be laying down there. That's, it's an area for sitting and, hanging out, but you can't be fucking like
sleeping.
You can't be out there drunk as shit and passed out. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's disrespectful and it's, you're not supposed to do that over there.
Yeah.
And the dude was drunk, so he was belligerent, and there was screaming and fighting and yelling and swearing and spitting on the security guards involved. And
hey, cab.
The rest of the band got involved, and security's like, whoa, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you can't fucking do this shit here. And in, form as people do, they blamed it on the whole race issue. It had nothing to do with race. It had everything to do with, like, hey, this is sacred ground.
Please, they wouldn't even have asked them to be there in the first place if they had a problem with their fucking skin color.
Don't fucking be over here. Well, everyone who was having a 2 cents put in about this was like, I was excited to see this band. I was ecstatic to see this band. But ecstatic as it is, dude, like, fucking don't act like a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? Like, Ozzy Osbourne went down to Texas and pissed on the Alamo, and people were like, let's kill this motherfucking English asshole. You know what I mean? That's the fucking Alamo, bitch. Like, yeah, Black Sabbath and all that shit, but fuck you. That's the fucking Alamo, bitch. Yeah.
What if I was at a fucking concert for natives and then my band was playing and I took a shit on a fucking burial site?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and like, it's your problem. You hate me because I'm white.
Yeah. You're only saying that because I'm a white guy. No, motherfucker, I'm saying that because this is sacred ground and you're fucking being disrespectful.
Yeah.
I've heard about a person that did that at, the Wolves, place out there in Virginia. Someone did something like that, and it was like, what the fuck, man? Like, you were invited here as a friend, and you're
being a fucking total
like,
dick.
We have friends' ashes in these streams and stuff, and this is sacred ground. You're fucking, what I mean? It's like if we finally kind of got like land and stuff and blessed it, and it's the Blood Ox land, right? And someone went out there and just fucking started being a fuckface. It's like, dude, this is sacred ground. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
fuck,
gonna have to fucking kill you now. And put your fucking ashes.
Yeah.
Reconsecrate it.
But the shitty thing, dude, is just that, like, Blackbraid had to make it a racial issue when it wasn't a racial issue.
Nope.
It was hey, you're being an asshole issue.
Woke.
Kind of thing. So that definitely made me lose respect for him. Like I said, I do enjoy their music. I have enjoyed their music in the past, and I'll still enjoy their music if they put out quality shit. I would never want to hang out with the guys.
Yeah.
Never want to eat a Navajo taco with them.
So I just don't get it. It's like so out of character, like dude. A crazy drunk Indian, like for reals.
Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Never, dude.
Have you ever heard of something called fire water? Come on, man. In this day and age,
drink beer.
That's dumb.
You'll last longer.
Yeah, dude. Or you know what? If you're in a foreign country and you're surrounded by people you don't fucking know, have a couple beers and take it easy. Okay. I don't like to get drunk unless I'm around you guys, or it's me and my wife by myself, or just us. Like the fucking show you guys played the other night. I only had 5 beers all night, which you know me. That is not a common. That's
pregame. That's
fucking pregame. That's like I'm good to drive home, and I could probably balance my checkbook right there.
Yeah, but yeah, it's unfortunate that like it's like they get angry, so they're gonna fucking like put some fake accusation out to get more press to get them like to be the victim, even though they. You know what it kind of reminds me of? The fucking thing.
It reminds me of back when I was straight edge, and any fight that took place was because of the straight edge gang, and not because someone was acting like an asshole to one of my friends, and we're like, well, you're, a slight against one is a slight against all, dude. You got a problem with one of us, you got a problem with all of us.
Yeah.
Like, and shit was always blamed on straight edge.
But to be fair, it was usually your guys' fault instigating it.
No. It almost never was.
No way.
It was always the other people that instigated it. It's just that everyone knew what the plan was. Everyone knew the program, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
Someone get in a fight.
Someone disrespects. Okay, one of our friends. We're gonna fuck you up. We're gonna jump your ass. We're gonna beat the fuck out of you. But it was never a straight edge person that instigated it. It was always someone from the other side.
What about concerts?
Still, dude. Like, even at Morbid Angel, that was still like a dude trying to fuck with me, and I was like, dude, I'm trying to talk to my friend here. Go away. You know, and he was drunk, and he was being an asshole, and he kept trying to fuck with me, and eventually he got the shit beat out of him because of it. You know what I mean?
Well, I know that, like, people were getting dragged into the pit by the straight edge crew and getting beat up, jumped, and then the security guards there were straight edgers, and they just sat and watched and didn't fucking do a thing, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I got punched in the back of the head.
I never saw
standing there on the edge of the pit, and I'm getting hit. I'm fine with that. I'm at the edge of the pit. I'm going to get hit. But someone straight up just punched me in the fucking back of the head.
Yeah.
And I turned around and fucking grabbed him and fucking choke slammed him. And then I had like fucking 8 dudes on me.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's standard operating procedure when you're straight edge.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I didn't instigate shit.
But, yeah, I mean, I never experienced, like, the straight edge guys instigating things, but I definitely saw, like, and probably an overreaction on their part, and mine part too as well.
Alcohol, yeah, because it was the bars, you know.
The second someone was disrespected or something, like it was pretty much all right. Well, you're about to learn a lesson in humility. Not that I'm not really. I'm, you know, and you know, I say it and I say it in jokingly manner, but I'm not proud of that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like,
I was young and full of fucking testosterone, and I was fucking angry, and I did a lot of horrible things.
There were lots of us. We were all in our mid-20s, and like, if you fucked with one of us, you fucked with all of us, and we beat the fuck out of you. And I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of people that we jumped and shit, and how. And there were some beatings that people took it too far, and you know, I was probably one of them, and. I feel bad about it. I think back to some of the things that happened, and I feel bad, but you know, I've learned from it, and I'm hopefully, you know, I'll never get into that kind of situation again. It's just, you know, young guys.
Yeah, that's what we do.
You know what I'm saying? We beat the fuck out of each other.
Me and my boys went around looking for fucking trouble.
Yeah.
So I was out. We went purposely out to fucking get in fights and, you know, be fucking pieces of shit. The
thing is, like, the straight edge guys, when we were going to concerts, we're like, we don't want trouble, but we know it's probably going to happen tonight. We know it's this is probably, someone's probably going to do something and we're going to fuck them up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it was just kind of like, well, I guess that's just kind of the way it goes, you know?
Yeah.
But, anyway.
Anywho. Should we play a song?
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Evil Incarnate has a new album out. You guys can find that shit on fucking Bandcamp. Evil Incarnate is a great fucking death metal band. They definitely have some black metal like influences. I am glad to see that Evil Incarnate is finally starting to get some of the love that I think they deserve. I think they're a really fucking great band. And Mike's a great guy, so we got from their album Lucifer's Crown. You guys can find that shit on Bandcamp. You guys go look up Evil Incarnate, buy their shit, buy their t-shirts, buy the album, the physical album. You know, I like to buy vinyl, so they put that shit out on wax. I'll fucking jump on it. But yeah, fucking Evil Incarnate, Lucifer's Crown. Buy this shit, motherfuckers. Asshole. Then we'll probably fucking kill you. God, dude.
Yeah, man. You're kind of angry.
I listen to too much serial killer stuff.
That was a pretty sick song.
Oh, shit. Were you recording?
No, I just turned this on.
Recorded me
I
saying
was doing it
all
all
those horrible
seamless.
things.
Yeah. Well, I left out the Holocaust part and the nukes in Africa stuff, so in the Middle East.
It's cool, dude. They kill each other more than they kill anyone else.
Yeah. Seriously. Got more slaves than anybody I know.
They fucking murder themselves. Fucking Rwanda, how many died?
It's black on black crime, man.
2 million, 3 million, something like that.
We gotta stop it. Gotta leave our own
Well,
brothers
fucking
alone. Except for is it Niger fucking or South Africa? It's South Africa. You heard about that, right? where they're all singing like the fucking "Kill White People" fucking song, and like somebody said something to him.
Come
like,
on,
you probably
man.
shouldn't do that. You're the president of the fucking country. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to sing what I want. I want all the white people dead.
Yeah, cool,
it's
man.
their fault that everything's happening to us. I'm like, what you mean? Like, like industrialization and agriculture and things like that? Yeah, it's our fault.
Fuck, dude. If the fucking white people left there, they would just murder the fuck out of each other.
They do, man. It's like,
and they do.
Every
They
couple of
fucking-
years, there's a fucking coup, and the fucking government's changing and shit.
And who was the guy in charge of the Congo who he also claimed he was the last king of Scotland? They made a movie about it.
with Robin
and,
Williams or something?
Forrest Whitaker played him.
Oh, yeah.
That dude was a fucking living monster.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He was kind of a big fat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had all the fucking, like, Army, Navy surplus fucking gear on and shit.
That dude was a fucking
Yeah, and he just
monster
fucking
to
killed
his own
everybody,
people.
yeah.
All he did was kill other black people. That's all he did. Listen to rap music, dude. All they do is sing about killing other black people.
And bitches and money.
That's all it is. It's all black people killing other black people.
Doesn't sound like white culture to me.
Yeah. But it's black culture because
It's true.
I guess it's innate. I don't know, dude. I mean, one of the largest fucking continents on the earth, and they fucking slaughter the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
Well, there's a billion of them over there. It's cool. There's plenty,
Yeah,
plenty to go around.
It's the white man's problem. It's
Yeah,
the white man's
it's our
fault.
If it wasn't for us, they'd still be, sitting in trees and fucking habubaka in it about and fucking, yeah.
Dude,
Sorry.
this is
sorry.
this is gonna sound like a horrible thing, but like all the ones that were brought over here as slaves, like you're fucking welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Because holy shit,
Why don't you look up what's going on over there and say you want to stay there?
black people in the States versus black people in Africa. Holy shit, dude! You guys got it, no problem.
Yeah, you got
government assistance for all the ones on the lower end. All the ones that want to work and be normal fucking people. Yeah, you guys do just fine.
That's
Just
all
like
you have to do is go to work and
just-
be a normal person.
just like
You
all the
can
rest of us,
fucking
you know what I mean?
Succeed in America. That's
but
all you
there
have to do.
there are more black millionaires in America than any other place in the world.
Yep.
Any other place in the world.
That's because we're bringing them down. We got to get the Uncle Toms up to make them look good, All the spooks and the coons. That's what they call. That's what leftists call them, man. Spooks and coons and Uncle Toms. Oh, you're just doing what the white man wants. Yeah, I went to work,
Being
and I was
successful?
respectful to my boss, and I've got very successful, and now I'm a multimillionaire.
I stick around for my kids, They actually love me.
I come back after I get my cigarettes.
I come back after I get my Newports, motherfucker.
My new pole.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the majority
Yeah.
of black guys, is that a lot of them are just working guys like us.
Yep.
Go to a job every day, have a wife that's a pain in the ass, but you still love her. You got kids.
You're doing your thing, fucking being
Doing
a
your
fucking
thing. You're being a dad, being a guy.
productive member of society.
You like your sports teams and
You
all
don't
that
like-
shit, but you're not fucking out there being a fuckface. That's the majority, I believe, of like black dudes.
Yeah.
And it's a minority that are out there joining gangs, dealing drugs, being fuckfaces,
Killing each other.
at fucking record-stating numbers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's why I keep saying, like, when people start crying about mass shootings, I'm like, well, the number one perpetrator of mass shootings is, well, just Los Angeles, period, with all the
Yeah.
gangs. Because
I would say Chicago.
A drive-by shooting is a fucking mass shooting.
Mass shooting, yeah.
So,
Or Chicago.
Wham.
I mean,
yeah,
dude,
South Chicago.
record-setting numbers. I mean, is it because they're all White Sox fans who are just like, we got nothing else to live for?
Yeah.
We know it's not good. I mean, Ken Griffey left
Yeah.
fucking the White Sox for Seattle, so, like, the fuck are we even, like, living for?
Did you ever see that fucking...
I understand.
That interview with Lil Wayne?
Yeah, I did. Where he's talking about Uncle Bob.
They're trying to sit there and, like, make him, like, say shit like,
Yeah.
everything's racist.
They're like-
and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, young black men
I don't
in
even
this
know what that
country.
is.
He's like, look at me. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm 23 years old.
Yeah.
All you got to do is fucking do it. Don't quit fucking talking about it and do it. If you want to go sit around and fucking do all this, shoot each other and be fucking think you're cool, well, then you're never going to be like me.
Yeah.
So you got to make your own fucking way through life.
I thought you were talking about the Uncle Bob thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Lil Wayne's interview with, they're like asking about him about, what's your experience with racism and all that shit? He's like,
huh?
He said, I lived in a trap house when I was a kid in Louisiana. I shot myself in the chest with a gun. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I was like 6 years old. And someone called the police. All these motherfuckers came inside the trap house, started arresting people left and right and shit. And this police officer named named Bob came in. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? You didn't see this little kid with a big old chest wound and his fucking like big old hole in his fucking chest?
Yeah.
And this is on YouTube. And anyone can find this.
Yeah.
It's very easily found. He's like, this dude was wired in snow. He didn't just take me to the hospital. He didn't take me to an ambulance, call 911. He drove me to the hospital, stayed with me the entire time. He said, my name's Uncle Bob, and I'm going to be here with you until you feel better.
Yeah.
And, like, they still have a very close relationship.
That's cool.
And he was like, this man was whiter than snow. All the motherfuckers that stepped over my body, they're blacker than I was.
Blacker than Satan's shit.
And look, man, I'm not a fan of Lil Wayne. I don't think his rap music is all that great. However, he is a predominant fucking celebrity, especially when it comes to like rap music.
Mm-hmm. And he's based.
He has a legit statement of something that he lived through. And he was like, I don't know what the fuck racism is. I never experienced that shit. I work with a guy named Ed. He's also like, what the fuck is that? And this guy is as black as, a black dude from Kansas. Mom was a crackhead and shit. Got raised by his uncle. And, like, joined Job Corps and made his way out to Utah. And he wanted to come to Utah because he didn't know anybody here. He wanted to start fresh. But, like, yeah, even he was like, racism, what the fuck is that? I've never experienced that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
What is that? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, it gets so blown out of proportion, and I love seeing those interviews where they're, like, trying to, like, be race baiters, and then they're just like, what? And they're like, well, when this happened to you, this... He's like, what are you talking about? That wasn't racist.
Yeah.
That was just normal. That would happen to anybody. Just because I'm black doesn't make it racist when something happens to me.
Anytime they're interviewing Denzel Washington or George... what's his name? Freeman. Fucking Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
They always are like, don't be a fucking race baiter.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Well, they don't interview Denzel anymore because he's like, well, the problem is we don't have a dad at home.
Yeah, and he always does that.
Yeah, he's like,
and
we're not getting raised.
He got that from the Black Panthers. Yeah. I mean, he was like, where the fuck was his father? Right?
Yeah.
But Denzel's also a big-time libertarian.
Is he?
And he doesn't tell anyone that. He doesn't announce that to anyone. But
they just assume that he's a big lefty because he's Hollywood.
Because he's black in Hollywood. Because people know who he is, and he was in Malcolm X. Well,
you think people like black people would learn from voting Democrat? What's it done for the last 150 years? Because they're the ones that were against abolishing slavery.
Yeah,
they're the ones that started the KKK. Jim Crow was a Democrat.
Yeah, well,
and they still fucking cling to it.
Jim Crow was a character. It was a character. It was a actor character. It was like a Looney Tunes character. It was never an actual person named Jim Crow.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What about Jim Eagle?
The fuck is Jim Eagle?
Did you ever hear that? Joe Biden. Oh. They're making the Jim Crow laws look like Jim Eagle. And he's trying to make it say it was like bigger, but he's a retard and he can't fucking...
If you ain't black, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
If you don't know whether to vote for me or Trump, then you ain't black. And I'm just like...
What?
All I heard was like... if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black.
If you ain't vote for me, you ain't black.
We're revoking your race card here. And you might as well just be white. Or, well, you get to choose whatever you want, other race, but you can't be black anymore because you didn't vote for fucking Joe Biden.
Okay, honky, thanks for telling us what the fuck we are because we voted a certain way.
Yeah, right.
fucking America, dude. We'll vote for who we want to. That's the whole basis of democratic, nomination.
Identity politics.
And Well, no, like, this is the whole basis of, like, we're a democratic republic.
Yeah.
That's the basis of our government.
Mm-hmm.
We believe in liberty. Any person that is a citizen of this country can vote for whoever the motherfuck they want.
Unless they're black, and they have to vote Democrat.
Yeah.
Or they'll get their fucking welfare revoked.
But I mean, seriously, like, you can write in Charles Manson if you want to.
Yeah, you can write in, yeah.
You can vote for anyone you want to.
I wrote Cthulhu once.
You're still a fucking American.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to change
You have that right.
You don't have to change your driver's license or anything to say
vote
that you're
for
not fucking white or black
the
anymore.
Fuck you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
It's so stupid. That was like the beginning of like me and people like I was friends with. They started to get pissed off at me.
Yeah.
And my whole thing was, you're a fucking American. You can vote for whoever the fuck you want to.
Yeah, but this guy's going to do
that
this
is your
and this
right.
and this. That's actually pretty funny because remember when Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton were running, everybody was like, if he gets elected, he's going to start World War III. And, he's colluding with fucking Russians. And he's doing, and everything that he said that he was doing, was doing. Joe Biden is his fucking kid and him are fucking under investigation for doing right now.
Yeah.
And just the other day, dude, I watched this thing where he yelled at Peter Doocy, who is the Fox fucking reporter that's always in the press, the White House.
Yeah.
And he's all, I'll even fucking call on you. That's me, I think.
No, that's me. I'm sorry.
You? Oh, we have the same
damn,
phone.
party fell. Sorry,
and
guys.
he's all, I'm going to call on you even though you're going to ask a stupid question. He's all, be nice this time, and but yeah, it's just like, he was, what did he say to him? He's, he's all, do you feel bad that, that people don't understand what you're saying because the more you say, the more that the White House has to walk back after. He's like what? Like what? And he's like, well, you said you're going to send tanks over to Ukraine and American troops, and we're going to make sure that if Putin crosses any more borders, that America's going to be there to fight him. When did I say that? He's like, well, if you can't remember, sir, maybe you shouldn't be talking about it.
Well, the funny thing is that's been his reputation over the last couple of decades.
If you elect me, I'm going to do the single biggest thing ever. I'm going to cure cancer. And I know he meant COVID, but he said cancer. And then he talks about how he has cancer because he lived in Pennsylvania and the oil and shit. And everybody's like, he doesn't have cancer. He's not going to cure cancer. But then he keeps fucking saying it over and over. This guy's a fucking retard.
Well, no, that's been his reputation. I mean, way before.
Oh, yeah, he's a liar. When he ran in 88.
Way before he was even vice president.
Yeah, he ran for president in 88, and he was saying all this shit.
He would say shit, and people would be like,
he
didn't really mean that. He's okay.
He actually graduated at the bottom of his class, he didn't have a fucking full scholarship. And,
yeah.
And he had to drop out back then because he was totally busted for being a fucking complete liar. And now it's like, we don't care if he's lying. We just don't want Donald Trump.
Yeah,
And I'm like, remember back in 2018, before the old pandemic hit?
Yeah.
And everybody was doing good, and fucking gas was like $1.50, and, food, like you could actually buy a steak for under $20, and, and everything was doing good. The economy was going through the roof. Your 401ks were fucking shooting money out of them. And now you're just like, I think I'm going to owe my 401k by the time I retire with this fucking Bidenomic bullshit.
I think we're going to have to sell the house.
And it's a serious thing, It's like,
it is a serious
people
thing.
can't fucking afford shit anymore.
It's not funny, but I laugh because if I don't laugh, I'll cry.
But yeah, I mean, it's just nutty how people just well, at least there's no mean tweets anymore. It's like,
I don't give a fuck about mean tweets.
I want mean tweets. I voted for Donald Trump because he's an asshole and because he's quote unquote misogynist or this and that. I don't fucking care.
Good.
He's a fucking man. And he's going up to fucking... If you want to talk about fucking a real leader, just watch that fucking footage of Donald Trump walking into North Korea without any Secret Service, without anybody next to him. And that was the first time an American fucking official had been in North Korea for, since the fucking Korean War.
Yeah. People from South Korea for, it was... I don't know how long the period was, but... were allowed to meet people from North Korea that were their brothers.
Yeah, this little neutral zone.
Just sad, heartbreaking. And it's because he got into a little Twitter fight with fucking Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. Sounds like coon.
And they actually ended up meeting and talking and shit.
And he's like, look, dude, I know you got this fucking thing about America. We're not really like that. And I know that you're a fucking piece of shit, but you probably are like that. And, he's like, look, I bet he went up and said, look, dude, I know you're developing nukes, and you can hit South Korea now, but you can't hit anything else.
Yeah.
They shot the one missile, and it landed in this fucking ocean right by Japan.
Yeah.
He's all, you keep doing that, ours work.
Yeah.
Ours fucking work.
He's like, our shit works, bitch.
And we will fucking wipe you, your family, and all your people off the face of the planet, and it'll
fucking
be like, oops, it was an accident.
Ask Japan.
You know? And like when he met fucking right, look at Japan.
Ask Japan about
still
that
licking
shit.
our asses right now. They send us free PlayStations every year. And and don't do it again, please. No more nuke.
Your penis is dinosaur-like penis. Huge cock. Penis is so small.
That shit was so funny. And then there's that fucking when Trump first met fucking Putin. Did you ever see that? Where they walk up to each other and they're holding their hands out, and Donald Trump grabs his hand and pulls him like into him, and they go right into his face and looks him right in the face, dude. And he starts nodding. Yeah. And then they start shaking hands, and he's like, "Yeah, bitch, I ain't fucking scared of you, and fucking we could fuck you up." But yeah,
I mean, Ukraine is fucking defending themselves from Russia. Russia,
you know why?
Supposedly a superpower of the world.
It's because they got nukes. That's all they got.
And Ukraine is like, don't come in our land, dude. We're gonna fucking defend this shit.
So
I mean, if they really wanted to get crazy, yes, Russia could fucking nuke them, and like it would.
Well, if they just sent their whole fucking military down there, they could wipe out Ukraine.
It would start an international incident, right? But
I think he was just trying to say, look, NATO, don't fucking come any closer. Oh, that's the other thing. Biden said that they were going to bring Ukraine into NATO. And then because Putin said, if you bring Ukraine into NATO, it's going to be full-on war. This is World War III if you do this. And, of course, they want it. But I watched this thing the other day, and they were saying that the reason why...
They should do it.
The reason why Russia's doing this now, like the real reason, is because they don't have any kids. Like, this is the last generation where they actually have a military of people in their 20s to actually pull off having a war.
Really?
And so they're just like people aren't having kids anymore. And it's probably shit in the ground and shit in the water that's making them so they can't anyway. But and the guy was just going off on this. And he had, he had like stats and everything. And he was sitting there. He's like, this is the demographic of like people.
They have destroyed their land.
Yeah.
I mean, from fucking like...
they don't have to fucking do anything in like the Paris Accord. They don't have to do anything like with NATO saying, they're like, we're not part of you, so we're going to do whatever the fuck we want. Yeah. We're going to pollute. We're going to do this. And
go ahead, dude.
Yeah.
But this way you don't have kids. I mean, from fucking like, you know.
But that was what he was saying is like, this is the last chance, and Putin fucking knows it. That's the last chance they're going to actually have an army big enough to actually pull off a war. And so that's why they're doing it now.
Good. Let them fall.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
They already fell in the 80s.
Let fucking Germany have it.
Dude, we had a party. I remember when I was in junior high, I believe it was.
I
think I was
I don't want to sound like in favor of the Nazi party, but like, if Germany took Russia, when Hitler was like, God damn, this fucking, what was it, English Canal? This fucking thing is hard to breach. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers.
To go to England?
These motherfuckers got planes. These motherfuckers are organized.
He should have just said, okay, we're just going to leave our shit on the front there in France and then just take everybody over.
He decided to go east and attack his supposed ally, Stalin.
But I think one of their biggest reasons with that is because he went and they weren't fucking ready for fucking the winter, and the Nazi party was already fucking not having enough supplies and shit.
Oh yeah,
so they weren't.
I mean,
supplied,
it was towards the end of the war.
It was, yeah.
But like, fuck, man, if he would have gotten a hold of Russia and just had Germany and Russia, as one thing,
all of Europe.
That thing would have been all of Europe. So successful.
Mussolini would have been down there in the boot, going like, "Can I have some more of Europe, please?"
He would have washed his hands of Mussolini at that point.
He would have been like, "Now, either give me control of Italy or die, or both."
He would have said, "Go eat some more tortellini.
Go make me some pizza, bitch. Go find some fucking pipes to jump up and down, some turtles to jump on."
Yeah, I mean. Fuck, man. If they got
saved his ass though.
If they got hold of Russia,
that would have been crazy.
if they just got hold of Russia and like,
did you ever watch that fucking movie? Read that book, Fatherland?
No.
And there was a Man in the High Castle was a book kind of loosely based on it. Like if Germany and Japan had won World War II.
Yeah.
And so like the middle of America is like the neutral zone, contested zone, and everybody's still fighting there. And so the West Coast is all Japanese and the East Coast is all German and shit. And it's crazy fucking show. It was on Stars, I think.
Really?
Yeah, man. It was like a drama of like a...
What's it called?
Man in the High Castle.
Dude, no fucking way, dude.
And it talks about all this shit, dude. It was crazy.
No fucking way they come to the Southwest and like try to take over.
Well, they completely took over Europe and...
Politically, they could take over. If they actually try to come to the Southwest, dude, you got more fucking guns than they have people.
Well, yeah.
That's our culture. That's our whole fucking thing.
All of middle America is a contested zone. That's where all the people are still fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like...
But then it was just like, people were just like, they learn Japanese or they learn German and they're just working like every day like it's nothing. It's fucking weird as shit. It's crazy.
That sounds crazy. It sounds like something really worth watching.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
But, yeah, man, like fucking...
Oh, wait.
Brigham Young.
Penis.
Just a second.
I haven't said it enough.
For everyone, just for a second. Penis. You said penis.
Yeah.
But I mean, oh man, we're drunk as fuck.
But I mean, yeah, if
we're
they invaded
fucking getting off on tangents and we're fucking drunk.
Yeah, the reason
that's all right though.
Yeah, the reason they don't.
That's the show. Fuck you guys. You don't like
Switzerland and America.
Well,
like
Switzerland's surrounded by mountains. It's like a really
also
hard.
It's also mandatory.
It's a hard way to get
2 years military when you're 18.
That's the same thing.
So
in South Korea.
Everybody in fucking Switzerland, when they're always like neutral, like fucking Switzerland.
You know what?
Neutral, they're always they're all armed and they're all trained.
I think that's a good idea. I think
it is.
I think
it also teaches discipline.
I honestly think America should do that. I really wish America would do that.
Me too.
Every 2 years, when you hit 18,
2 years military.
You're in the military for 2 years, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. I wish
the Mormons
America
can still do
would
their
do
missions when they're 20 instead of 19. They can do it when they're 20. 1 year.
I don't give a fuck about their.
But then they can't
missions.
claim religious fucking exemption and shit like that, you know. But I mean, that would make every male anyway, anyone that counts, they would all have fucking military training. They'd have discipline, and I think it would fucking turn a lot of people around from when you're 18 and being a dumbass.
Also, it gives you a fucking drive. It gives you a fucking motivation.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I've met so many people along my life that have no fucking motivation. And either they started on their own, or they fucking like just not do shit with their lives. And it's sad. Some of my oldest friends were fucking part of that, and they're doing dick with their fucking lives, man.
I know tons of people in their 30s still fucking, working at like fast food places and shit, like shit jobs that you get when you're in fucking high school.
Yeah. Barely
fucking making it, complaining about how everything's against them. I'm like, no, dude, you're working at fucking McDonald's. You're not a manager. You're a line cook at McDonald's. You're 35 fucking years old. You're constantly borrowing money for your mom and going back and forth from fucking staying at her place. Pretty sure that's your choices.
Okay, so in 98, I was 18. In 96, I left my fucking mom's house. I didn't want to live with my mom anymore. I wanted to get pussy, sell weed, and fucking be awesome. And fucking have a good time.
General awesomeness.
Listen to fucking Obituary every day, and fucking smoke weed, and fucking have a good time. Okay.
See that?
I got a young lady pregnant. I was like, you know what? I might be a scumbag, but I'm not a total scumbag. I'm going to do right by you. I'm going to marry you.
Do the white thing.
We're going to raise the
right
kid.
Thing.
Do the white thing.
Right.
And I got another job, and I fucking, I did right by fucking everybody I knew. I had a house when I was fucking 20 years old. Yep. Nice house.
I was 23 when I got my first house.
Not a bad house. Not a bad house. Shitty area. Whatever.
I was around the corner.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking got after shit.
Yeah, man.
I was not born into fucking privilege.
Me
at all.
I was poor as fuck.
my parents were okay. My mom, she went to school at nighttime. My mom worked during the day and went to school at night. My dad, he was a welder and a mechanic on forklifts and shit. And I did a lot of the cooking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a fucking single mom with 5 kids. She was an immigrant. You know, when they talk about like, oh, well, the immigrants need help. My fucking mom had 2 fucking jobs and raised us the best she could, you know. But we were poor as fuck.
Yeah.
And all I knew is I saw my mom busting her ass, you know. When she went to get her citizenship, I was helping her with her fucking American history. Yeah. Like you should, instead of just like paying a coyote or just fucking swimming across.
Right.
And, you know, and you know, she did the right thing, and it was rough, you know. And especially 4 boys and a girl, yeah. Fucking craziness, you know.
That was a 5-kid family. God damn.
Single mom that's an immigrant. So, you know, and I never graduated from fucking high school because I just thought I wanted to same thing. I'm fucking awesome. I'm going to go be awesome. You know?
I'm going to go be awesome.
It's like, I'm already making money. I don't fucking care. I need fucking school. All I need to do is get high and fucking drunk and fucking play fucking metal, and then I'll be fucking like opening for Maiden.
Pre-algebra? What the fuck is that? Have you guys heard Obituary, bitch? Yeah. Listen to this shit.
Their music's like pre-algebra, bitch. But, you know, I mean, it's just like if people can have excuses. And if you don't, it's like the religion anagram. Like
no one gives a fuck.
You can get on your knees and pray for something, or you can get up and do it to make it happen. Yeah.
There's one of the best things I ever heard a guy say, and this guy was a pretty intense motherfucker and had been through some serious shit and prison and all that jazz. He said, "There's talkers and there's doers."
Yeah.
And talkers talk and doers do.
Yep.
You know,
that's the thing. People can talk all this shit while they're having a crappy life, and they can blame all the people they fucking want. But in America, if you're fucking poor, it's your own fucking fault.
Yeah.
Get off your ass and fucking hustle. Get a side hustle. Work. If you got nothing to do after work, go fucking Uber or fucking DoorDash or some shit for a couple hours. You're going to make fucking money.
So many ways.
You get off work at like 7 o'clock. Ways. And you fucking just fucking do DoorDash for 2 hours. That's 9 o'clock. You still have a couple hours to hang out before you got to go to bed and fucking get up in the morning, you know?
So many ways to make money here in America, and
except for podcasting.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
If we did something, we could actually probably make money.
Yeah, we get, whatever. But,
we don't care, though. It's fun.
Baby steps. Labor of love. But, yeah, man, I mean, and before Uber and DoorDash and Lyft and all that existed, I always had this philosophy: if you're not going to make it in America, what country do you think you'll make it in?
None.
Because I have cousins in Ireland, 24% taxes on fucking citizens.
Yeah, my family, it's 40% of your fucking 40% tax.
That is criminal.
And if you make more than $40,000 a year, it goes up to 50. When you make 80, it's at 60%. If you make 100,000, it's 80%.
Fuck you. 80%.
Well, you gotta pay
goddamn payment.
Yeah, you gotta fucking pay for all the fucking socialized medicine and fucking all that social fucking shit.
Fuck that, dude.
All the commie shit they got there.
Anything above 40% is criminal.
So it'd be like I make $100,000, and then because of the taxing, I only make $20,000.
God damn!
I make less. What's the motivation for me to be a successful person when I'm going to be taxed 80%, where the person making $40,000 gets 40%, and we're making the same amount of money?
Horrible.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Yeah,
that's awful. It's just.
Actually, the person making $40,000 makes more money because they're only getting 40%. If they got 50%, they'd make $20,000, and so it's they'd actually make more money.
Also, I'm sure their medical is taken care of and all that bullshit.
Well, yeah, but it's funny because they all talk about how great socialized medicine is. If it's so great, why is there private fucking insurances there? Oh, because there's like literal private fucking hospitals and shit that you go to because it's better healthcare.
I'm sure.
Because they're making money off of it,
Yeah.
not off the government. Like, people like, oh, yeah, it's socialized medicine. I'm like, why don't you ask any motherfucker that's been to the VA about fucking government-run fucking medicine?
Yeah. Yeah. Ask anyone who's been to the VA.
Yeah.
How it's working out. And how much goddamn, like, paper trail they have to fucking, like...
Wait for fucking 6 months even to get a fucking
track
goddamn
people
fucking
down.
bullshit.
I mean, Justin had to deal with some stuff
Yeah.
from the VA. He's like, if you stay on top of them every week,
Yep.
they will make shit happen. If you just call them 1 or 2 times and just expect
gonna
them to
fucking
do their
happen.
job,
Nope.
nah, man, it's not gonna
Well,
happen.
it's like I was telling you before that my cousin, her knees are really bad, and so it's affecting her ankles and her hips. And they're like, well, I mean, we can get you in about a year or two, but if
a
you, if
year
you,
or 2?
if you lose some weight, then and she's not big.
No,
She's bigger than, she's not skinny like a
Right.
little rail,
right,
and she's not obese, she's
Right.
just normal, like a little chubby.
okay,
They're like, if you lose some weight, it'd probably help. And then if you do lose weight, let us know and we'll get you in faster. Like, fucking for real.
damn,
That's fucking government medicine for you.
yeah,
But anyway, we should probably play a song. Because this is going to turn into a government fucking thing.
dude, we're fucking tangent. We're on a motherfucking tangent tonight. Fuck you guys.
Right
I mean,
in the butthole.
Well, I mean, thanks for listening to our show.
Yeah.
We love you.
Give us pictures of your girlfriend, and we might have her on the show and
God,
have a live fuck fest.
Dude, especially if she has big old tits, dude.
No, I don't know, dude. I'd
Fuck
rather
off.
I'd
I
rather
love
she had
titties.
some tiggle
No.
bits.
No, I want tits. Big old tits.
Hey, have you
love
checked
titties.
the email to see if anybody sent pictures of boobs?
Yeah, they haven't.
Just dick pics again.
That's all.
God, man.
It's all dick pics.
You know,
and
boobs. When you guys send us pictures,
Someone sent a picture of a garden gnome. Oh, I'm fucking funny. I want to send a picture of
if
a
you
garden
send
gnome.
pictures after you shave your balls and draw nipples on them, it doesn't fucking count, man.
Yeah, that's not.
That's gay.
Those aren't tits.
It's funny, but it's gay.
It's a bundle of sticks.
That is
okay?
a bundle of fucking sticks.
I'm telling you right now. Gross. Those are gross. Our listeners are fucking gross, dude.
I know. That's why we're gross
I mean,
too, but
I love them, but like, fuck you guys. Like,
they're just like fucking with us.
fucking gross. That's gross. All right.
So we play another song.
Yeah, man.
You guys just
Ringworm.
just barely download this tonight.
Ringworm has a new album. I love this band. They do not get enough credit.
Yeah. There's two
because
Ringworms, though.
they're still associated with the fucking hardcore scene. They're not a hardcore band. They're a fucking metal band.
Yeah.
They've always been a metal band. Let's say our first album, The Promise. That shit is straight up metal influence. That is
And
a
there is
metal
two
album.
Ringworms, so check. You got to double check.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ringworm from Cleveland, Ohio.
The other one actually did a really cool cover of Fear of the Dark from Iron Maiden.
Where's the other one from?
Europe or something.
Those fucking weird. Weirdos,
But-
shut up.
It was pretty cool because the only reason I liked it is because, you know, I'm Scottish, and in the middle of the part where it's all do 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 diddle do diddle do do, when all the crowd's singing along, they have bagpipes playing that part.
Gross.
Shut your damn hole. All right, so we're gonna play the good Ringworm.
Yeah.
And this one is a cover of Deftones' House of Flies. Just kidding.
Fuck you.
But it is called House of Flies. That's the first thing I said to him, like, oh my God, they do Deftones?
No.
Dude, I would laugh so hard if it really was.
The song's going to be hot.
It's not. It's going to be hot.
Do it.
Hot. Hot as hell.
Play the song, stupid.
Skies
Ready.
Yeah, man. Pull that hair off, baby. Oh, sorry. We're back on.
Did you see that hair?
Yeah. I took a picture of it.
Long white. Oh, you fucking did.
I took a picture of it.
You're such a dick.
So,
oh my god. You're such a fucking asshole.
Joe ran upstairs for a minute, and one of his nice long white beard hairs was like stuck to the microphone.
Off.
I totally took a picture of it. I'll post it.
It's fucking long and white. It's
like
fucking,
my dick.
It's fucking old, and it doesn't work anymore.
Like my dick.
Like Mike's dick.
Yep, pills for that, baby.
I'm starting to think maybe I should dye it. Dye the beard.
Do they even make, like, red dye? It's usually brown and black and shit.
No, dude. They fucking... I mean, you know...
Ginger dye?
They gotta have some kind of ginger dye.
Maybe in Ireland. You might have to import it. But, speaking of dicks...
Fine by me.
I got an article.
All right.
You ready for the headline?
Let's hear your dick story.
From the oldest newspaper in America, the New York Post.
The failing New York
Post. The failing New York Post. New beetle species boasts very large penis, unique genitalia.
Of course, they'd be obsessed with a beetle's dick.
Beetle's dick.
They're like, oh, God, we just want to suck it. Oh, gross.
Wait, do you see the picture? And then, like, look. So, the article starts, and then look.
Yeah. I can't see shit.
More on penises.
God, it's all dick stories. It's all like, hey, New York Post, dick stories.
You're kind of obsessed with the phallus.
Who wants dick stories, guys? We got them.
Here it is.
Never mind everything going on in government and the world. And
worry about your dick and your hair.
We want to talk about pee-pees.
We're not going to cure cancer, but we can figure out how you can get a boner when you're old and get your hair back.
If you're a beetle.
Yeah, only if you're a beetle. Beetle.
Beetle.
They called me the fifth beetle.
You fucking say that shit around my wife. She's gonna laugh her ass off.
Yeah.
Not even kidding, dude.
I'll try it. I'll try to remember.
Yeah, you should.
So here we go. It was the Beetle of the Bulge. Yeah, that's so bad.
Good job.
Battle of the Bulge.
Good job.
Who the fuck you got right for you, New York Post?
Yeah, never mind the poor fucking bastards that died out there.
I'm going to try.
We're going to make a funny pun.
Very, very punny. Colombian scientists learned that the true meaning of the expression "big things come in small packages" after identifying a species of beetle that packs unique genitalia, a preternaturally large penis. I might be part beetle, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
A study describing the well-endowed insect was published recently by the Alexander von Humboldt Biological Resources Research Institute. That is like too fucking long. That's in Bogota, Colombia. The details of the genitalia were the key to discovery. Oh, wait, I got to do the accent. The details of the genitalia were like keys to the discovery. Juan Cisarnita, the Institute's curator of the entomology and invertebrates collection, who was involved in the study, told the Jam Press the hung beetle, dubbed
hung beetle.
Here we go, dude. I don't know Latin. Agendius elbe, nailed it. Was the first discovered. Nailed it. The first discovered in the year 2000 in here comes another nail. Chibibriteket National Park. Chiribiquet.
Why not?
The world's largest tropical rainforest national park. Here's his tweet. Juan Cisarnita es el investigador del Instituto Humboldt que... Wait, this is in a different language.
Yeah.
Shut up. Ooh, there's his dick. It's huge. It's bigger than him.
Let me see it.
Look at that. The top one's a beetle and the bottom one's his dick.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like fucking almost as big as him.
That's a dick.
Members of the
But he's still a beetle, so no one's going to fuck him.
Yeah, unless he plays music or something.
No one wants to fuck him.
Yeah. Members of the Environmental Monitoring and Assessment Group happened upon the show-off scarab while collecting samples of different biological groups distributed throughout the forest. The insect specimens were then taken to the Humboldt... I mean, it's Humboldt County, man. I mean, they're probably all high. Humboldt Institute's entomology collection located in the Villa de Leyva. They remained there for decades until the end of COVID-19 pandemic, whereupon Nita and his team of researchers arrived to analyze them.
Brickzilla. Brickzilla of the Beatles.
When I arrived at the Humboldt Institute, I did a review of the material that was preserved. I separated what I could to be new to science, and I began the study of said material, said the scientist. One of the beetles we had to analyze was of the genus Aegiandinus, which has also been collected on that expedition 3 years later in June. You like that accent there? Yeah, researchers finally identified the insect as a new species. The scientists found that the beetle's unique in that its genitalia does not resemble that of any other individual of the genus. And it's very large and developed. Yeah, told you it was like mine.
Big old dick.
Yeah, when I put it next to like a Barbie hand, it looks giant.
Big old
according
dick.
to the study. Along with being massive, the invertebrate's girthy phallus supports the lock and key theory. An insect biology, which explains for each male genital organ, there's a corresponding genital organ that's a perfect fit. Yeah, my penis and any vagina.
Wait. There's a pussy that fits this?
Yes. So it says, along with being massive, the invertebrate's girthy phallus supports the lock and key theory. So, like, basically, they have to stick to their own kind to because it's kind of like an evolutionary thing where their dicks only fit in certain vaginas.
Certain pussies, yeah.
Yeah, so they just can't go fuck around and be like us.
No,
well,
they got to find those Lizzo beetle
they can
pussies.
hang with this fucking whale dick that's in my pants.
Give me your whale dick in my pants. Gross.
Well, you better get it wet because Moby Dick needs some water, bitch.
Dick needs to get wet, bitch.
Get wet. Unfortunately, as of yet, scientists have not discovered a female of the species. Maybe they're like a gay ones.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just coming up with that.
I thought they need big pussies for the big dicks.
Hold on. I'm going to reread this little part because this is funny. Unfortunately, as of yet, scientists have not discovered a female of the species. Hold on. Which may or may not boast a supersized orifice. You can only fuck loose bitches.
Which one of you beetles got them big old loose pussies?
And you got fucking glasses of warm water, like I could throw a hot dog down a hallway, because I'll fit the sides.
I'm about to stretch it out. Saying,
stretch you out, girl.
Poor guy. He's like the Brickzilla of the cockroaches.
He's like banging some other beetle, and he's like, man, did you only fuck little kids? Because, man, you're tight as shit, girl. I got a huge old dick.
Wrong hole, fool.
So,
Trey, I'm pregnant.
Already?
Wait, already? I got 9 kids. I think I know. Okay, I love that movie.
It's so good.
It's so funny.
So nonetheless, the findings suggest that reproductive isolation is evident.
Isolation?
Meaning, that means stick to your own kind.
Yeah, no.
Meaning they do not reproduce among the same species as per the study. However, an abnormally big willy isn't this creepy crawler's only unique attribute. NIDA found that unlike other members of the genus whose faces are rough, this beetle boasts a smooth facial structure, so he shaves.
No one cares.
He shaves.
No one cares.
The discovery
we want to hear about his big dick and him getting some beetle puss.
He's got to look young for the ladies, no beard. So the discovery allows us to contribute the greatest possible God damn it. Put ads in here. Allows us to contribute the greatest possible knowledge of the country's biodiversity. The scientists explain, summing up the significance of the find. It is also a great achievement for me as a researcher, since these types of findings show us, once again, the sciences always offering up something new. That's an ugly bitch. Stupid. Look at that dude. Fucking looks like a big fucking roach had sex with a fucking stink bug.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck him. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I would just feel embarrassed around him because he has a huge dick.
I'm like, yeah, your dick is bigger than mine, but I could just stomp on you. I could
step on your bitch and I could step on you and fuck your woman.
You'd pop under my shoe, and I'd get a little jelly out of it. I wouldn't get a dick like hard from it, but like I would enjoy feeling the pop.
Yeah, I do.
Which is, I mean, spiders. I guess that's kind of fucked off.
My daughter's really scared of spiders, and when there actually is a big one, it's huge and it starts teeny, but sometimes they are big.
Yeah,
I'll get some like paper towels and I'll grab it off the wall and I squeeze it in my hand and it'll pop and you fucking hear it. You feel it, and my daughter, ew, gross. I'm like, Well, I could have let him back in your room. Okay, that's fine. So specifically, this entomological Jonah Falcon proves that there is yet more diversity to be documented in beetledom. Like,
oh, thank God!
Is there still fucking songs that haven't been released? Which represents the group's largest organisms in nature. He says, "This is like Pandora's box, man. Which every time it opens up, those surprises shows us the secrets of the country's insect biodiversity." Gushed Nita.
Micah does like a weird accent.
I know.
It's weird. There's
like, still much to explore.
It sounds southern, and then it goes like...
Since being a region that connects the Amazon.
And then it's like...
Orinoquia.
Anaheim, Mexico.
It offers us many elements of biodiversity of an ancient America we must continue to discover. That's it.
Good.
Jeez, dude. I'm trying to give them the good stuff.
Too much.
Beetle dicks.
Too much beetle dick.
It just reminds me of the 60s when they're like, like taking pictures of their dicks and putting them in their albums.
Dude. Tom O'Neill has this book about the helter-skelter Charles Manson murders and shit.
Yeah, man.
Dude, you got a fucking...
Helter-skelter.
Helter-skelter. But you got...
Black people are going to kill everybody. Race war is coming.
That's a bullshit belief.
What? I thought that's what Charles Manson said. There was going to be a race war and the blacks were going to win.
That was the prosecuting attorney.
Oh, no shit.
Dude, that dude was so compromised. That dude could have went to prison himself, Bugliosi.
For fucking lying?
He's perjurer. Just big time fucking perjurer, extortionist. You gotta read this book by Tom O'Neill or listen to the audible of it. It's called Chaos. Tom O'Neill. I'm going to recommend it to everybody. This thing is really...
Was he there, or is he just like a guy that researched it all?
No, it was a guy that... He wrote for a magazine, and they're like, 30 years of the Manson murders. Let's see how this has affected Hollywood. And he started digging and diving into shit.
Mm-hmm. It's all bullshit.
Dude.
Charlie didn't kill nobody.
It was... Charlie was a scumbag. He was a piece of shit.
He was a hippie.
He was a scumbag. And, yeah, he deserved to die in prison. And those girls deserved... they all deserved it, but, to die in prison and shit. But,
they got railroaded.
But there were so many other people that should have went to fucking prison, man.
Fucking CIA.
Crazy. No, you're not even wrong.
No, I've heard about that. The CIA was forcing him to do it, and he also
I have my own kind of theory about it.
There was somebody that Charles Manson hung out with that was kind of talking about the same stuff, and he was really famous. Oh, god damn it. I can't remember. I don't think it's a Jonestown guy, but he had hung out, and he's like, you guys are fucked, I'm out. But they followed Manson after that, and when he went to the ranch, I think when they went to the desert, to the ranch and shit.
Charles Manson started with the whole Scientology thing.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was Scientology. I know it was someone famous.
He got really big into Scientology. And
then he was like, fuck you guys.
In the early 60s.
Yeah.
And that was all of his thing. He was like, we could just keep asking people questions and make them give them LSD, and I'll ask them.
I'm Jesus.
It was that they do that thing with Scientology, the
auditing
shit.
Yeah.
Well, Charles Manson wanted to do that shit with LSD.
Mm-hmm. Because he could erase their brain.
He's like, take some LSD and let me just talk to you.
But I heard that he was the thing I heard was they were doing all those experiments men staring at ghost shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he was actually coerced and kind of brainwashed by the government. So this is how you fucking do it. They had a fucking person saying this is how you can do it. You just get them on LSD and you can make them do whatever you want.
Well, the MK Ultra program started in the Ohio River Valley, which is where Charles Manson was from. He was from Ohio. And so from a young age, they saw him as a potential thing. They're like, this guy has potential. He's kind of a little politician, even though he's been raped and he's raping other boys. He's violent.
Well,
He's
yeah.
small, but he's
Politician.
making people do what he wants. Let's introduce him to MK Ultra program.
Yeah.
And also because Charles Manson was, he got the fuck out of Ohio. And he started doing, he was a big car thief. He loved to steal cars and.
Well, he was in and out of jail since he was little. Yeah.
Yeah, he spent way more time in prison than he did free.
That's all he knows. Yeah.
But he made his way over to California.
Yeah, man.
Right,
the hippie movement.
He did some shit in Colorado. He got busted in Utah, but he's trying to make his way west. Right.
He's so tight.
But he was already
programmed.
Not programmed. Introduced to programming.
Okay.
Influencing other people.
But you don't think he was programmed to do that?
No, I think he was, very much so.
Yeah.
I think between prison and being a child in the system, and also the MK Ultra shit, he knew things. He knew how to influence people. He knew how to get inside people's fucking heads.
Yeah, man.
But once he got to California, he knew to influence girls.
Oh, it was
young
easy.
girls.
Yeah, it was way easy.
And Manson was not against getting fucked in the ass by a guy.
Ew.
And he wasn't against pimping out men to politicians.
Gay.
He had a lot of politicians that he knew shit about. And he knew, whether you're fucking girls or guys, he knew a girl that fucked you or a guy that you fucked.
Yeah.
Or fucked you. So he knew. He had a little bit of... He had
some dirt on some politicians.
He had some serious dirt on some politicians kind of thing.
Because, back then it was, bad to be gay. I mean, it still is, but, it's openly, now you can be open and you're not going to get
back
persecuted.
in the 60s, even in England, it was prosecutable.
Prosecutorial.
Yeah, I've been drinking.
You could get in trouble.
You could be charged
it's against the law. Yeah.
Criminal shit.
Sodomy.
For being a homosexual.
It's still illegal here in Utah. Sodomy. Even blowjobs are illegal.
Well, I'm gonna make my wife break a fucking law this week, dude. I love a good dick sucking. But yeah, because he knew all this shit, and he knew dudes that would go both ways, and he would go both ways. All that shit, and not all of this is in the book, and some of this is just my own shit.
Yeah.
But shit I know, you know what I'm saying? But this book is fucking good.
What's it called?
It's called Chaos by Tom O'Neill.
Check it out.
So good.
If you've read it,
so good.
Fucking put some shit in the comments or fucking send us an email and tell us what you thought.
For sure.
And if you had some insight in it, if you're like, no, you guys are full of shit, or, oh no, it's even deeper than that. There's fucking aliens, and Bigfoot was really fucking Charles Manson's dad and shit. I have pictures.
No way.
Polaroids.
Tom O'Neill was on the Joe Rogan show.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. He was on the Joe Rogan show. Joe Rogan got a hold of the book. I don't know who introduced him to it or whatever. But Tom O'Neill was on it, and that was how I was introduced to it. And I was like, and I've always had a theory about the whole Manson murders and all that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I always thought it was weird that, okay, I get that he was the fucking
so many
person
holes.
Behind it saying, you guys go do this. But he didn't actually commit any of the murders.
He didn't commit
could have got
any of those
conspiracy
murders.
And things like that. He could have got busted on.
He didn't commit any of those murders.
Well, that's what he was on trial for.
It was for his influence.
Mm-hmm.
He did commit some other murders.
But he didn't get tried for them.
But no, he did not.
That's the thing.
No, I mean, if
so,
we're looking at it from
as a
legality,
yeah, he shouldn't be in there. Not for murder, for
thing is
conspiracy to commit murder and things like that.
Conspiracy to commit murder
Aiding and abetting.
when you're in any state.
You're planning it out.
Any state, you are just as guilty as the people convicted of murder.
Because you planned it.
Because you're part of the plan.
Yeah.
So Yes, he was guilty of conspiracy. You're absolutely right.
But not actual of the murder.
Breaking and entering, all that shit.
Being a shitty singer.
However, and shut the fuck up. He's a good singer, dude.
Garbage down, my garbage down.
I like those songs.
I know, I love it, dude. It's so
I'm
funny.
not even gonna lie, dude. I fucking dig those songs. But, no, he's guilty of lots of things, and he never should have left prison. He should have died in prison. He deserved it.
You know what he reminds me
scumbag.
of? You remember Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
And there was the old dude that had the pet crow, and he ran the library, and he gets out, and he just doesn't know what to do because he's been It'd be the same thing with Charles Manson. He would not know what to do because, he's been in prison more than he's been out of it in his whole life.
He wouldn't know what to do, and he would still be a piece of shit.
Yeah, and he'd probably just get murdered.
And he's a piece of shit. He'd fuck underage girls. He was a chomo. He wanted to be part of Aryan Brotherhood. And they're like,
that's why he has this.
Well, let your girls bring some shit in for us, but no, you're not part of the Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah,
and that is why he has a swastika on his head.
So it used to be just the X,
because he was a poser.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a poser.
He wanted protection.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. But those guys would also beat the shit out of him if anything was late. Or anything didn't work out, they would kick the shit out of him.
I remember I saw an interview back in the 90s where he
it was only
broken arm or some shit. Like he got beat the fuck out of in prison and shit. And he was doing an interview and he's got a cast on and shit.
Yeah,
it's prison. Fucking shit happens.
Yeah,
that's what was his answer.
He was a fucking felon. He was a felon through and through. He was
not going to squeal either.
He was totally institutionalized.
Yeah,
he was also a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
A very big piece of shit.
But
anyway, we're off the rails for sure right now.
Fuck you guys. This whole show's off the rails. Suck on my penis.
All right, cool. Yeah,
we played the rich ring.
Yeah, we got him. We got the Ringworm and we got the Evil Incarnate.
Oh fuck, we're off the rails. Cool.
Yeah.
Did you have a thing or article? Or
I already read it, dude. The fucking Beetle dick.
Beetle dick.
Beetle dick. Beetle dick. Beetle dick. Ah, there's a fucking giant beetle dick in here.
Get out of here.
Wait, that was Beetlejuice.
You take your beetle dick and you get walking.
That'd be terrible if, all of a sudden, you say it 3 times and there's a giant beetle cock in here.
Beetle dick, and it's just a beetle with a big old dick.
He's like, hey, fellas, how's it going?
Hey guys,
do you guys like interspecial sex?
I saw some crumbs upstairs on the floor, but do you guys want to crumb me up?
You guys want to
fuck my
crumbing
pussy?
up my butt, my mussy?
Fuck my beetle pussy.
Wouldn't be a beetle pussy. It'd be a fucking mangina.
It'd be like
a beetle-gina.
It'd be like hard on the outside and wet and loose in the middle. It's gross. I make my own dick hard. This is gross.
It's like when you fucking pour a bowl of cereal like Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
And then you have to you have something to do. You're putting everything away, and you're like, oh shit! And you come back, and the top layer's all crusty.
Gotta let it.
And then it's all soggy and shit and wet in the underneath.
I'm soggy. Oh, my fucking beetle pussy's so soggy in the middle.
So moist.
Get in there. Oh fuck! Fuck my beetle pussy.
It's like, take a bitch.
Now I want to fuck a beetle.
Yeah.
I want to fuck a beetle.
Dude, we'll see if we can get a big blow up fucking beetle or something like that around Halloween.
A big fucking
beetle.
Beetle with a big old pussy. Just waiting for.
We'll just draw a big old vag on it.
Oh my god.
We'll just fucking pull our beard hair out and glue it to it.
How do we even get on this subject?
That was the article.
What the fuck
beetle
was
dicks.
It? Beetle dicks?
Yeah, it just had a giant beetle penis
that
they found a bug in South Africa and then, or not South Africa, South America, and he has a huge fucking beetle dick.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about dicks. I'm just trying to think about beetle pussies.
Dude, what if
hey man, I got a big old beetle pussy. It's nice and wet like mojita bebes.
Hey Joe,
fuck dude.
What if it was you know how any guy that's been to a gym or a fucking PE class, you're every dude has a different sized dick.
Yeah.
What if he's like the John Holmes of the Beatles and they just found it? It was they're like, this is amazing. This is a new species because regular beetles don't have this giant dick.
Well, the funny thing is, like, you go to when you're in high school, you go to a gym and all that shit. All the dicks look the same. They all look like a goddamn, like, fucking walnut.
Yeah, half a walnut shell.
With some balls and hair, and no one's trying to
balls.
look at them at all.
You get the twitch in your eye because
You're
you're
like,
trying to talk to somebody.
Gross.
And you're sitting down on the bench and they walk up to you. Their dick's like eye level, and you're like trying not to look down. Like, dude, your dick's in my face, bro.
Yeah, man, I like the fucking Vikings front line. Please get your dick out of my face.
Out of my face.
God damn, I just want to suck it. Oh, fuck.
The truth comes out.
There
was this great fucking thing years and years ago in the 90s, and it was like why they don't have interviews in the locker room anymore. Is because they'd be sitting there doing interviews and like dudes are just coming out of the shower walking over to their fucking station naked and they'd be in the middle of a fucking like interview on air live and dude walks by naked, you see his dick bouncing around and fucking
big old hog, just
big old Mississippi black snake.
Yeah, good old fucking Alabama black snake.
That's what it was, Alabama.
Well, Mississippi's cool too.
Send them back to Alabama. If anybody knows that reference, leave a comment.
I like both.
Me and Cole found out that because we're going to start a fucking away band, and our name was taken.
What was the name?
The Oxbloods. Now, I figured it was, but he said he looked and he couldn't find it. I'm like, how the fuck does anybody not have the Oxbloods as a fucking oi band? And so he said we could be the. He said, well, how about the black metal boot boys? And I'm like, that's so good, dude. We'd be an RIC band, though.
I love it.
Which I'm fine with, because I fucking hate communism.
Yeah, why not?
Rock against communism. I'll fight for freedom just like my fathers did.
Yeah, bitch.
That's right.
Suck it. All right,
swallow it.
What you got?
Nothing. We got another song, but are we
Should
done?
we wrap it up?
Yeah, man.
Let's wrap it up. Thank you guys all for tuning in. We appreciate it. Hope you laughed. Hope you cried. Hope you enjoyed some music.
Hope you got embarrassed about your size of your dick compared to the Beetle.
I hope that Beetle didn't make you feel like inferior at all. Go ahead and fuck your girlfriend, your girlfriend's girlfriend, or
Beetle puss,
your wife's wife, or I don't know what's going on, man.
If you guys got a question,
if you got oh shit, am I drunk? Yeah, I'm drunk.
I was just going to say, if you guys got a band you want us to play, hit us up at rotgutpodcast@gmail.com. If you're a label that wants some fucking airplay for your bands, hit us up. Same thing, rotgutpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll fucking work through, and we can,
if it's good, we'll play it. All right, guys.
We're going to get out of here. Thanks for tuning in, and
we're going to get drunk.
Eat a bowl of dick, y'all.
We're already drunk, but we're going to get drunk. You don't want to hear what the fuck we say when we're drunk. Shit gets real.
So I promised to play a song last time, and I didn't play it because I'm usually so wasted.
All good.
So we're going to play it this time.
No one's mad at you.
Here's some old school fucking Emperor.
Motherfucking Emperor, bitch.
And this one, I
recognize.
This one is off the split with Enslaved, which I think is the superior copy.
Ooh, I love Enslaved.
Fuck yeah, man. They're cool dudes, too.
Yeah.
So we're going to end it up with some Wrath of the Tyrant from Emperor off the fucking split.
Fuck yeah.
And if anybody's out there thinking, like, I'm in a band and I just can't get the right production, they used a fucking goddamn death metal pedal to do the guitar distortion. They weren't rich or anything. They had shitty fucking stuff like we all do.
Oh, man.
And so enjoy, and I'll fucking see you guys soon, because we're not gay. You are.
Gay! You're gay.
But no. Why would you say that? Well, you are gay.
Why not?
Let me ask you something. Why are you gay?
You are gay.
Who said I'm gay? Well, you were gay.
You are gay.
For listening. Later.